For the longest time, I've been wanting to learn photography. As much as I love cinematography, I don't really know anything about taking photos. I mean, technically, I know that all the basics are same, but somehow I still suck at it. Mostly because I haven't really given it a proper try. But that is about to change. One of the reasons why I bought Sony A6700 was because it's great for both videos and photos, and I've been using only half of it. I started by watching videos and tutorials on YouTube just to go through the basics again. But after watching all these amazing photographers online, I started feeling a little overwhelmed. And whenever it was time to actually go out and shoot, I'd come up with some excuse. It's way too hot today. I guess I'll go tomorrow. Mostly because I thought I'd take bad photos. Around the same time, I started reading a book called The Artist's Way, and there was this one line in this book that stuck with me. In order to be an artist, you need to first be a bad artist. That hit. I also came across a YouTuber and photographer named Tio Crawford who was doing a 30-day photography challenge. No rules, nothing fancy. Just show up every day and click one picture. That's it. And I like that. So instead of overcomplicating things, I just decided to start. For day one, I went to a lake near my house, which is undoubtedly one of my favorite places to visit. So, of course, this wasn't the only time that I visited here during the 30-day challenge. This was my first photo. I love the contrast of the red board in between all the water hyacinth. For the first few days, I kept going to the lake. I didn't overthink anything. I kept shooting everything on auto. Whatever looked interesting, I just clicked. So I just saw a guy wearing an orange hoodie, and the color of that hoodie looks so amazing with this background. And I really want to take a picture of his. So I've just been following him around everywhere. I am sure he thinks I'm creepy. I'm not creepy. I'm not creepy. After around 6 days, I started getting a little curious. So I switched to manual. It took some time to understand the settings and it was definitely overwhelming at first, but I just kept experimenting. This is probably one of my favorite photos from the challenge because I actually used my artistic brain while capturing it. The chimney you see here is located in a Hindu cremation ground where bodies are brought to be cremated. So, in a way, the chimney represents death. But right beside it, there's this beautiful natural structure formed by creepers and greenery, which felt like a representation of life to me. I like the contrast between the two, life and death, existing side by side in the same frame. This is my dog Sheru, and this is his only good picture that I was able to click. And what is better than capturing two gossiping women? I think by now you all must have understood how much I love the color red. It just looks way too pretty. Halfway around the 30-day challenge, I went for a quick trip to Mumbai for a shoot. So, of course, I took some time out and went for a photo walk in South Bombay. Somewhere in between all of this, I started carrying my camera everywhere I went. I began noticing small, everyday things that I would have otherwise ignored. I started stepping out more often, which felt really nice, even though the heat was actually killing me. Some photos were bad, some were really bad, but at least they existed. And that kind of became the whole point of this challenge. Not to take amazing photos, but to just take photos. I lost count of the photos and I definitely took a lot more than 30 photos. But I absolutely loved the entire process, which I would have never known unless I actually started in the first place. I can't believe I was able to complete the challenge. Some photos were good, some were bad, some were questionable, but at least I started. I think a lot of times we stay stuck because it feels safer that way. If we won't try, we won't fail, but we won't grow either. And I think I was doing exactly that. But simply allowing myself to be a beginner made all the difference. I'm still not good at photography, but at least I'm no longer someone who avoids it. And that is a huge win. If you're still watching, do subscribe because I'm hoping to earn some YouTube money to be able to travel soon. So, see you in the next one. Bye.